And away they go from the 1400-meter marker. Not a bad start. French Flame is one of the early leaders. Bandmasters rushed up there with Above the Horizon as well. That's also in the vanguard. They followed by Vulcanite in the all black. Donny T races further back, the red sleeves, followed by Mr. Whistle in an orange cap. Races about 6 lengths off the leader. 2 lengths to Coral Creek. Then came Guy Gibson is back, 1 from last, and Hair Trigger the trailer got about 10 lengths to find on the front runner as they go way towards the 800-meter mark, and Bandmaster shows out by a length. Racing in second is Above the Horizon. They followed by French Flame in third. Then Vulcanite, the all-black colours, one off the fence, is about 4 lengths off the leader at this stage in fourth spot with Donny T along its inside. Then came Mr. Whistle, followed by Guy Gibson. That's got about 8 lengths to make up. It is now on the move and being asked to get into the race. Then Hair Trigger and Coral Creek. Homeward bound, 400 metres from the judge. Bandmaster leads Above the Horizon. Guy Gibson's quickening up very nicely on the outside. French Flame is in the vanguard too. Down the middle, it's French Flame with the advantage. On the outside is Guy Gibson, then Above the Horizon. Guy Gibson coming at French Flame, and Guy Gibson gets to the front now. Guy Gibson, one easing up at the line. Second, French Flame. Then came Above the Horizon third, and further back was Donny T. Guy Gibson was sort of switched off, was near the back end of the field, and gets under the urgings of Richard Fourie at about the 500-meter mark, and duly obliges. Comes through on the outside. French Flame picked up the lead. Guy Gibson comes home powerfully on the outside. And as you can see, Richard even eases up at the line on Guy Gibson, so win full of merit. 1-6-5-3 the numbers for race 7.
It's really easy to pick up the race card, look at the horse on paper and say, this is unbeatable, this is the horse to beat. But I must admit, when we picked up the card and we looked at all the form and the conditions regarding number 1, Guy Gibson, it really did look as if he should be the horse to beat. And it has actually come to fruition, which has been fantastic for the favourite followers. Once again, Alan Creff and Richard Fourie are in the winner's box. Guy Gibson takes the victory. Very well done to his groom Shoes. And I have Godfrey on hand to collect the 1,500 Rand that Shoes will be receiving from World Sports Betting. Godfrey, thank you very much. Richard steps in once again to have a chat after having ridden a winner. This is the 3rd one on the day. Been a great day at the office. And Richard, it's like I said, it's so easy to say on paper this should never get beat. But you said there were mitigating factors in the race, and at one stage you were a little bit worried.
Yeah, look, you get a bit nervous. You know, you get older, you get more nervous. I don't know what it is. Yeah, he's just, the pressure was on. He's like 20 points better off than anything in the race. And
he's only 5 to 10.
Yeah, exactly. I don't look at the price of horses. Still got a job to do. And 1,400, I know that he can be sluggish out. He doesn't really travel. Hits a flat spot top of the straight, and then he rallies late. That's what happened last time when Louis rode him as well. He was flying late, and you know, I want to avoid all that. Thank goodness the speed was on. Unfortunately, I just had a horse in front of me that really wasn't going well at all. It's kind of like hoping he'll take the rail so that I can have a nice smooth run, but you know, he's got his own line and his own ideas, and I just had to go around him.
Extra mileage.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to do that. I'll just say the horse that ran second ran a brilliant race. He really stretched me. I thought it's going to be tough, you know, getting 20 pounds, you know, and you're going to win by half a length. Doesn't really add up. So could just be the way this horse is. He doesn't want to win too far. He just wants to keep himself in a happy medium. But I'm happy he won. A lot of people are happy. A lot of public people, even Mr. Naidem, Mr. Moore, very happy. You know, 2 very important horses riding today. A lot of pressure on them from the owners. Not so much from the horses. I think they're just really, really nice and very well placed. So well into the boss for that. And the guys, again, behind the scenes doing all the hard work. Charlie, Kendall, you know, Corbo, they ride so many of these smart horses, and they've got to keep him ticking over so that I can look good on TV.
Yeah.
So it's always nice. Thank you very much to all the support, to the boss, to the guys again at the yard doing all the work, and to my sponsors at Richmond.
You can breathe. The favourites are home.
Thank goodness. Thank you.
Alan's going to step on in and have a chat, and Richard made mention of the second horse running such a good race, and that was number 6, French Flame, and you've got to keep your eye on this one. He jumped out of us at the parade ring, he jumped out of us going down, and I think he has given Guy Gibson a worthy challenge this afternoon. That being said, Alan, Guy Gibson, he stepped up to the plate, he was the horse to beat on paper, and doesn't matter how far they win by, he's there.
No, he won a nice race,
Yeah, he ran on very well.
Tough horse to place as a 2-time winner with a rating of 99, so thank goodness this graduation came along. Funny enough, there's another one in 3 weeks or 2 weeks' time, and I'd already nominated him, hoping that if he got beat, and hoping he wouldn't get beat, so that solved my problem for now. Very well done to Adrian Nardam back in Sim and Mr. Moore. I'm sure they're really excited, had a good day, and you've got to reiterate Richard's words to Charlie, Kendall, Paula, and Mumba, that do a lot of work, and they got their specific horses. This one is normally Charlie's baby, Mercantile was Richard's baby, and Kendall's baby, and they do all the hard work, and they do deserve a mention. Without them, the stable wouldn't be rolling, and everybody else. But well done to everybody concerned, guys. I hope you're happy. Have celebrations in Zim tonight.
I'm sure they will, Alan. Well done. To reiterate those wishes of good sentiment, very, very well done to Mr. Moore and to Adrian. Congratulations. Guy Gibson may not have the easiest passes, but he's still put his best foot forward late. He's come through strongly, and he has won for the 3rd time this afternoon. He really shouldn't get a merit rating raise off of that, considering he was the horse to beat on paper. Let's hope that's the case. I do think we'll see more of him. Well done.